Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Adelaide Oval. You join us for this T20 match between Australia and India. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
They would have spoken about this ahead of the game. Even still, you look at the pitch and the conditions overhead, and bowling first might have been the better option.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Does very well to quickly get across. Still on with an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Wow, that's missed a lot. Out. No, somehow it's missed everything. Misses everything. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. End of the over. One from it. India are 8 for 1.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
No. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Yadav drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
Dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India 16 for 1. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Yadav waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
The pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Zampa with a huge appeal. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps, not the worst review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Four runs added in the over. India a 28 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the cathedral end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfectly timed.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Abbott is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end. That's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Edged. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes. Zampa from the city end. Dug that out well. Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice solid defensive shot. No shot offered. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that is absolutely plumb. The ball hurtling towards the pads, and the batter didn't even play a shot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Going with pace now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Got that away nicely.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Australia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Doesn't beat the infield. Was quick onto that in the infield. On that nicely, good defence. Bowling, no score from it, nicely putting pressure on the batters. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the cathedral end. That is quite extraordinary. Sharma, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Dug that out well. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Zampa from the city end. A direct hit, and this could be gone. That's out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Patel taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nice solid defensive shot. And another defensive shot. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 80 for 5. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Wow, that's missed a lot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Misses everything. 3 runs added in that over. India are 83 for 6. Abbott back into the attack.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Trouble.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run-out. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot through the gap. Australia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Marsh from the Cathedral end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Sharma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edged it. Sharma staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over. India 108 for 7. No. Terrible shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Perfectly timed. Nearly gets the edge. Abbott with a great delivery there. Huge. That has flown.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Over. India are 116 for 7.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
And gone. Brilliant catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Goes over the top with that shot. Edged. Australia goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Someone different now to bowl that. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Couldn't get it through the field. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Hazelwood coming back into the attack has done well so far. Oh, great shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Cummins from the city end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. The fielders come up to stop the quick singles. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Singh coming in.
Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the cathedral end. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Eight runs out of there. Australia are 23 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
End of the over, 10 off it. Australia 33 for none. There's a chance if it hits. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great commitment. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Five runs added in that over. Australia 70 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Rana from the city end. Edge, but it drops safely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 78 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Edged. What a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Tremendous shot. Came down the wicket. Looked like a quick adjustment and just cut the ball away. Brilliant stuff.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Australia are 88 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 96 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Glanced away nice, but fine short final. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Inglis edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Pandya from the city end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be